Hey, this is Mike Hobbs, and today I want to share with you a simple tip to gaining a ton of credibility for whoever is following you right now. So maybe you're trying to build a business from home or whatever. You can gain a ton of credibility just by utilizing this one tip. Now, the tip is get pictures with other leaders. Now, this may seem super simple, and it is super simple. But let me kind of show you an example of this. So you look on my Facebook wall here, and I clicked on my photos, and you'll see that I have pictures with people like Les Brown, or if you scroll down, I have Sharon Lechter right there. Then we also have Bob Proctor. I got Nick Halleck. He's another millionaire in this industry. And this was just at the last event that I was at. Greg Reed right there, the Make-A-Wish Foundation guy, Frank. Okay, and I just get a ton of pictures with leaders, millionaires, people that I meet at events. In my company, we have David Wood. I have pictures with David. I have pictures with all the other leadership that I work with on a day-to-day basis. And why should you do this? Because you'll gain credibility, a lot of credibility. I made this mistake in the beginning. I'd go to events and I would be too scared to go up to the leader and ask for a picture. It only takes a couple minutes. You just get a picture with them and you'll have it for a lifetime. And just imagine you're on your Facebook wall and you're like, hey, I just, hung out with this guy. He has credibility. Keep in mind, this person has credibility because they're a leader in the industry and you may not have any. So what does that do? When you're shown with that person, your credibility will automatically go up. It'll automatically go up. I've done this from the very, I actually took a picture with one of my leaders in the beginning, and I wish I did a lot more. Like I said, I made this mistake a lot in the past. I'd go to these events and I would never take pictures with leaders. But I did take a picture with one, and I remember someone on my Facebook wall going, wow, you took a picture with her? That you met her in person? And I was like, yeah, I did. And this was actually one of my first companies ever. And they were like impressed, like, wow, I know who she is from a long time ago. And it was really cool. So if someone values this other person's credibility and they see you with them, instead of going to that person and joining, they're going to join with you. Okay, and another way you can use this is in your email. So if you're sending out an email and let's say you took their swipe copy, it's so much better to use their swipe copy and say, hey, my buddy Franco, wrote this email. I want you to read it. And then they read it and then they see a picture of you with Franco underneath. That shows that you're doing the business, that you're getting to events. And how do you get these pictures with leaders? You get to events. You get to events. So whatever your company event is, or maybe even outside your company, like I went to a company event called, not a company event, a secret knock event, which had Bob Proctor and a whole bunch of people there, thought leaders, okay? So don't be limited just to your company event. Go see leaders that, you've been idolizing forever and get their picture. I will always have that Bob Proctor picture for the rest of the time. I could say, I travel around the world hanging out with people like Bob Proctor, Les Brown. You see what I mean? That will gain you credibility by just getting to these events, taking pictures with these thought leaders, with your company leaders, and doing that. So with that, I hope you got a lot of value from it. If you did, comment below. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.